You mentioned the different pricing options that are available to manufacturers and retailers. Can you talk a little bit more about how we should be thinking about promotional pricing in this environment?
Yeah, it's we're at a really unique time, in the business. Over the last few years, we've dealt with significant supply chain challenges. Consumer behavior has changed quite significantly. People were kind of in lockdown, staying at home, and changed their behavior quite a bit. They were buying online. They were treating themselves when they couldn't go out to restaurants. So their behavior changed quite a bit. And as manufacturers dealt with supply chain challenges, they had to change how they behave as well. And so when that came to promotions, as you mentioned, um, a lot of retailers had to reduce them, alter them significantly, or just remove them altogether because they couldn't meet the demand as this was going on. You had kind of the rush of the crowd to get everything they could get because they were worried there was no more coming, and then you had retailers who just you have a promotion and the worst thing you can do is be out of stock on that. So a lot of kind of these strange dynamics were occurring over the last few years, and while that's challenging and stressful and makes life a little bit more difficult, it also gives us a fantastic opportunity. There's a chance to reset, just start from scratch. And by reset, I mean pushing past historical price points. When you've always promoted at 250 or 299, this kind of gives the opportunity to push past that. So this gives us a great opportunity to reset our promotional strategies. And when I say reset, I mean the ability to push past historical price points. So those deep discounts that we've been running for years and years and years, and we're just afraid to push off because of the volume loss. This gives us a chance to kind of clean sheet. Those magic price points have now moved up, eliminating, like I said, those really deep discounts, readjusting frequency, across the portfolio, and really taking a good hard look at what our brand strategies are, what our pricing strategies are. They tend to move around over time a little bit. And so it just gives a fantastic chance to reassess. When we launched brand A and we said it's going to be a traffic driver with high frequency, is that still the right answer? Is it, maybe, maybe not. But this gives us the opportunity to kind of take a step back, look at everything again. And, I'll use the term zero-based budgeting, but it gives you a chance to start from scratch. And again, a lot of the same things that I mentioned earlier are really, really important here. What does our elasticity look like now? It may have changed over time. Have we kind of lost a little bit of discipline around our price slopes? As you look at your channels and the smaller size provides a little less value than the larger size. Is that still happening, or do we have a chance to fix that? Also looking at our channel pricing, consumers are just shopping a bit differently. They're targeting very specific price points, which means they may be willing to buy smaller packs because of the pinch on the pocketbook. But they're also doing kind of the other thing. The other extreme is they're buying bigger packs because they know there's a value on a per ounce or per unit basis. So a lot of things have changed and continue to evolve. And so being mindful of the channel shifting, making sure that our slopes are right across our portfolio, that those gaps to our competition are exactly where we want them to be, that we're still, kind of being true to what that brand strategy is. All really, really important. So when you ask about promotion, I think it's just a fantastic time to kind of revisit, start over, and look at it again and make sure that what we've been doing is, still feels right or doesn't, or we just want a clean sheet and start all over again. But again, understanding the elasticities and all those dynamics I mentioned, really, really important as we do that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I completely agree with that. I think this is a gift that's really been given to the entire industry in terms of being able to readjust our promotion plans, basically start from ground zero. I also think it's a good time to revisit your joint business planning process. And, are you uh, meeting the goals of your retailers, and are the retailers meeting the goals of the manufacturers? I think joint understanding of that is really important, especially in this time of rebuilding.